Let's play a little game, a little quiz about casting control. And the game goes like this. I'm asking you a few questions about casting control. You answer them for yourself. And you leave a comment, of course, if you want. And whatever your conclusions you make out of them questions, you can contact me anytime on Coolcaster at Instagram or through the channel here. So let's start. So the first question is your own level of control with a fly rod and line for single and double-handed rod. If you estimate that yourself, if you give yourself a number between 0 being very poor to 10 being very good, what number would that be? So from 0 to 10, what level of control do you give yourself with rod and line? It's the first question. The second question is, where does the control for the rod and line system come from, in your opinion? The third question would be, what is a sign of the lowest level of control you can have in fly casting and fly fishing? And the next question would be, what is the highest sign of control in a fly caster? What is the highest degree of control in a caster? So that would be question number 4 or 5 already now, I think. And the next question is, I know you're a great caster. We are all great casters. But every once in a while the casting goes to shit. For somehow you lose the control over the system every once in a while. Say there's a wind coming, or for some reason you lose, your casting goes to shit, as I call it. If that happens and you lose the control, do you know why you lost the control over the system when it happens? Another question would be, what do you use to feedback yourself during the cast in order to keep the control at a given, possibly high level? What do you use to control your casts, physically and psychologically? And finally, let me pop up another one here. How is it possible that if you watch other people casting, that you see such a high degree of no control? In other words, let me rephrase that question. Not in no control, but in control. If you look at 100 casters, or all the casters you see during a season, and you average their levels of control and gauge that under the scale from 0 to 10, how high would you guess the average casting control over the fly fishers you see per season? On a scale from 0, very poor, to 10, excellent. These are only a couple of questions on the theme of control that aim to make you aware and that aim to make you start to think out of the perspective of control, from a neutral point of observancy, without shame, blame, or guilt. Just think a little bit about these questions, and you can go back to the video and repeat them again. Again, if you want to know more about control and how to handle it, where it's coming from, how to gauge it, and how to get it back when you lose it, I'm your man, the new specialist in all things controlling fly casting. Please do not forget to like and subscribe to the channel, and also that we don't own the water, but the water owns us.